says that when I look onto the mountains, I look down the valley. Oh Lord, you are God. Your mercies have been sufficient over us as an institution. We thank you for being with us all this while. We thank you for this graduation day, the lives of our students who were able to go through that period of study. We thank you for management, administration, and all the lecturers who taught them and prepared them for this day. We commit this program unto your care, that you take preeminence over whatever we're going to do. We pray, Heavenly Father, that we will have a successful program, and at the end, we would continue to give you glory. We pray this through Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen.
Have you thought of having a bigger picture? A picture that can bring your dreams to reality? Then know that dreaming is like putting your whole imagination on a piece of paper. Just imagine, create, be limitless. Don't think too far because your dream is closer than you think. Start and shape your dream with UEW. Have a bigger dream with UEW.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, representing the President of the Republic, the Acting Vice Chancellor, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, Neni Gate, the 7th Omanhene of Afutu traditional area, Okodrufo Kwamena Hama, the 2nd Omanhene of Adumako traditional area, members of council, distinguished guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to invite the chairman of the University Council, Professor Emmanuel Nicholas Abaka, to deliver his welcome address and constitute this assembly into a congregation.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia Yahad, Honorable Central Regional Minister, Mr. Kwame Duncan, members of the UEW Governing Council, Negi, Acting Vice Chancellor, Very Reverend Father Professor Anthony Afubrini, Acting Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor J.K. Keja Ajima, Negi Gati II, the Mahin of the Futu Traditional Area and member of the Governing Council, and this entourage. Okukudrufo Nana Kwamna Hama Abebiu II, Omahin of Edmarco Traditional Area, the Executive Secretary of National Accreditation Board, Mr. Kwame Date, the Registrar, Dasibre Paul Osebrema Esquire, and other principal officers of the university, principal officers from sister universities present. Members of convocation and staff of the university, Municipal Chief Executive, the Futu Municipality, the Regional Police Commander, members of Parliament present, principals of colleges of education present, members of the Futu Traditional Council, the clergy, distinguished guests, media and the press, parents and guardians, distinguished graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I am highly delighted and honored to welcome you all to the University of Education, WINNEBA, and to the great occasion of the second session of the 22nd Congregation of the University. Please join me to thank the Lord God Almighty for granting us good health, strength, and above all, enabling us to be part of this important and memorable occasion. The purpose of our gathering together here this day is to confer various degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon graduating students who, having fully satisfied all academic requirements, have successfully completed their programs of study in the university through one of two clear-cut categorizations. One, undergraduate / graduate diploma / undergraduate studies through distance learning. And two, graduate and postgraduate studies. On behalf of the Governing Council, management staff, and students of the university, I warmly welcome you all to this important ceremony in the life of a university. Congratulations and advice to graduates. Our hard-working graduating students, we congratulate you for your relentless efforts that have made it possible for you to complete your studies. We are fully aware of the daunting challenges you have gone through in the course of your studentship. Some of the challenges were benign. Even so, other challenges were nerve-wracking beyond belief. The most important thing is, no matter the challenges, putting on a brave front, you brave the storm, and today your efforts have paid off. Distance education graduating students, during the period of your studies, some of you invariably had to travel long distances to attend lectures and tutorials. Most unfortunately, unpleasantly, you had no alternative but to sacrifice your weekend pleasures in the course of your studies. Indeed, you really deserve to be happy, as you overtly are right now. Inasmuch as your relentless efforts have propelled you graciously to the present phase of your life. We join hands to commend you for your steadfastness and determination for making it this far. My piece of advice to you is that there exist unlimited opportunities out there. It is incumbent upon you to rightly apply the knowledge and skills you have received in UEW to honestly exploit the existing opportunities to your benefit. I must, however, caution you that it will be a monumental catastrophe of scandalous proportions if you folded your arms and mistakenly thought that opportunities will come at you in your bedroom by design. That will be a monumental disaster. You must be creative enough to generate your own opportunities and ensure that you succeed. Be that as it may, I urge you to go out there highly self-motivated and contribute your quota to the high-quality developmental agenda of our dear nation. As alumni of this great institution, I encourage you to make your alma mater proud by being its respectable ambassadors and also the good teacher that it has trained you to be. I respectfully advise you to make positive and indelible impact wherever you may find yourselves, always remembering to trust in the Lord God Almighty, our Heavenly Father, who gives strength and wisdom. If God be on your side, what can man do to you? Always acknowledge him in whatever you do. Put him first. And it will go well for you. I believe you can make it because you have the God-given talent, and besides, the UEW has prepared you adequately to put your talents into honest and cost-effective use. Recent developments in the university. Ladies and gentlemen, the University Governing Council at its emergency meeting on 22nd February 2018 deemed it expedient and as a matter of urgency to appoint Reverend Father Professor Anthony Afro-Brady as the acting Vice Chancellor until the restrained substantive Vice Chancellor is reinstated or a new Vice Chancellor is appointed. Well, Reverend Father Afro-Brady happens to be the senior most and the most experienced professor in the university. His appointment in question became inevitable due to a court action served on the university by such indicted officers of the university seeking, among other things, an injunction on the election of a new vice chancellor. It then became transparently obvious that if not properly addressed, the emergent events were indisputably going to pose serious challenges to the smooth running of the university. The Government Council, therefore, deemed it absolutely necessary to appoint an acting vice chancellor, not only to avert the then looming administrative gaps, but also to ensure smooth and effective management and administration processes in the university. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to reiterate that the Government Council's unwavering determination to cleanse and sanitize the UEW is waxing stronger, even in the midst of the current needless legal tussles. We assure all stakeholders that the Council shall do everything within its powers, even as it shall not spare the minutest hint of effort to ensure that no segment of the university's operations is jeopardized in any way during this critical period. We accordingly request all stakeholders to be steadfast, unmovable, always engrossing yourselves in the works that will advance the cause of the UEW. And trust me, your labor will never, ever be in vain. It shall surely yield the much expected benefit, not only to the UEW, but also to our beloved country, Ghana. Now, to our beloved Vice President of the Republic. To begin with, that is the Government Council, management and staff of the university, deeply appreciate the government's offer to the University of 121 financial clearances for manpower recruitment. However, the spread of the university, spanning 4 campuses, as well as 38 distance education study centers across the length and breadth of the country, the 121 slot is unequivocally on the low side. Seeing that all the departments across all the 5 campuses and the 38 distance education study centers must be necessarily adequately staffed, I therefore humbly plead that the government may consider giving the UEW adequate supplementary financial clearances for it to enhance its manpower recruitment to meet its staff needs. Your Excellency, we highly congratulate, we highly commend and congratulate the government for the fee-free SHS policy, which is undeniably endeared to the heart of every Ghanaian. Needless to say, it has brought about high enrollment figures in the secondary school, which indisputably has its dire repercussions for the future. We envisage that in 4 years' time, countless SHS graduates shall qualify for university education. Our present physical and other facilities will be woefully inadequate to meet our student intake in 4 years' time, considering the number of students that we will be forced to admit by the general tenor of this. Mr. Vice President, Your Excellency, expanded our facilities to be in order to be able to cope with the large number of SHS students that we would unavoidably admit to pursue the various courses we offer in all our campuses across the country. We strongly believe that the time to plan for extension of our physical facilities and other facilities to address the predictable problems of tomorrow is today. We therefore humbly request for government financial support for our facilities expansion program in question. We will accordingly appreciate it if the government could support us with more funds from the GET fund as well as other sources, so as to enable us to carry out our expansion program successfully. Conclusion. Once again, we congratulate you, our precious graduates, for your hard work. We extend a hand of appreciation to your family, spouses, and loved ones who supported you during the period of your studies. May the Lord God Almighty bless you all and multiply His amazing grace, His never-ending love, and His unfettered peace to you through the end of time. Congratulations. Now, by the authority in me vested as the chairman of the Governing Council of the University of Education, WINNEBA, I declare this assembly duly constituted for the purposes of awarding degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
Your Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic, the Honorable Regional Minister Kwame Duncan, Professor Emmanuel Nicholas Abaka, Chairman of the Governing Council of the University, members of the University Governing Council, Nenyi Gati the 7th Council Member, Omanyan of Efutu Traditional Area and your entourage, Okukudufo Nana Kwamena Hama Bebiu the 2nd, Omanyan of Ejumakun Traditional Area and your entourage, Professor James Kwame Kejajeman, Acting Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of the College of Agriculture, Mr. Paul Osei-Berima, the Registrar, Mr. Viscount Note Boe, the University Librarian, Mr. Bruno Chirani, Acting Finance Officer, representatives of sister universities and other institutions, principals of colleges of technology and languages education, Honorable Alex Kwamena Afenyo-Markin, Member of Parliament for Efutu, Honorable John Bartholomew Ninson, the Municipal Chief Executive, DCOP Paul Awini, the Central Regional Police Commander, my colleague, professors of UEW and other institutions of higher learning, deans, deputy registrars, directors and heads of department, members of convocation, the clergy and other religious leaders, Nananum and other traditional leaders, including the Zongo Chief and the Zongo Imam, Mr. Emmanuel Owusu, Grassac President, Mr. Patrick Ejay, SRC President, Mr. Salam Abdullahi, DESA President, my precious graduating students of the class of 2017, alumni, parents and guardians, the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm privileged to associate myself with the sentiments of the Chairman of the Governing Council to express profound gratitude to His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, through his very able Vice President, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in particular, and to the government of the Republic for the honor done us and for such keen interest in our university. Only some 9 months ago, His Excellency the President was here to join us for the 21st congregation, and he has been consistent in his love for our university. Asking his able lieutenant to join us today is another clear testimony of that commitment. Your Excellency the Vice President, UEW is indeed delighted to welcome you. Even though our initial arrangement to host you for an earlier event fell through and we were almost upset about it, Allah must have been laughing at us because He knew, even at that time, that Your Excellency would be here with us on this bigger and more special occasion to celebrate our proud students and our university. So Your Excellency Alhaji Maraba Ijari, welcome. I wish also to take this opportunity to specially acknowledge and appreciate our landlord, Nenyi Gati the 7th, the Efutu Oma Odefe, and his entourage, as well as Okukudufo Nana Kwamena Hama Bebiu the 2nd, Omanyan of Ejumakun Traditional Area. Nananum, we sincerely appreciate your sincere friendship and support to this university, and we pray that this admirable relationship will continue to grow and to blossom. To Nenyi Gati the 7th again, please allow me, on behalf of our great university, to wish you many blessings and continued progress on your reign and on your kingdom, especially as you prepare to celebrate the great Abuachu Festival in only a few days' time. We wish to assure you, Nenyi, that we shall come as a university to support you to ensure that this unique feast is fittingly commemorated. Let me also offer a very special welcome to our hard-working graduating students, some of whom are my colleague lecturers of the class of 2017. It is for you that we gather here this morning, and we welcome you and your loved ones who have joined us today to honor you. This is your day, just in case you didn't know. You have earned it after such consistent and disciplined schedules and sacrifices. We salute you and we urge you to enjoy the day and the many years that we pray you are going to go through. Mr. Chairman, at the first session of the 22nd congregations held from the 22nd to the 30th of November 2017, a total of 8,194 made up of students from the various faculties and campuses who studied through the regular and sandwich modes were graduated. Today, Mr. Chairman, at this ceremony, which is the second of a 5-day program for the second congregation of the 22nd congregation, our graduates here are mainly undergraduate students who studied through the distance education mode. In addition, some deserving postgraduate students, as well as sandwich students from the College of Agriculture Education at Asante Mampong and the College of Technology Education in Kumasi, would also be awarded their degrees. Bereavement. Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, UEW was recently thrown into unimaginable total shock and pain with the news of the sudden death of our dear principal for the Kumasi campus of the College of Technology Education, Professor Reynolds Okain, in far-away China while on official duties. Professor Okain was one of the most hard-working gentlemen in our university. He had single-handedly, as well as in team, worked to bring about several innovations into our dear university. Most of our lecturers pursuing doctoral studies on scholarship in China owe this extraordinary privilege to his efforts. On March 1st, our management and the family of the late professor were at the airport to receive the body. His funeral has been scheduled for May 28th. In the meantime, Professor Safo Frederick has been appointed to act until a substantive principal is appointed. Respectfully, Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, may I request of you to let us rise for a moment's silence in respect of his soul. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Amen. Amen. Please be seated. Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, even though UEW is currently the largest public university in Ghana, with over 62,000 students in the regular, sandwich, and distance modes, our university remains that one higher institution in the country with the highest number of very old infrastructure inherited from previously existing institutions at our WINNEBA, Ejumakon, Kumasi, and Asante Mampong campuses. Everywhere you go on our campuses, you would find ancient and dilapidated buildings. These challenges notwithstanding, Mr. Chairman, we have endeavored to maintain what we have while struggling hard to add on to them. Realizing that the Department of Works and Physical Development had been one of the most handicapped, we have, thanks to the government for the recent financial clearance for 121 slots, been able to employ 5 new experts in that department alone: architects, surveyors, engineers, to help us more effectively supervise our new projects, as well as to support our plans to continue renovating and adding on in order to meet the very large numbers that continue to patronize our numerous demand-driven value for money programs. While thanking this great government for its support, we wish to humbly request a boost in the Get Fund program to cushion our many initiatives. Your Excellency, UEW is a strong believer in the government's agenda for the education sector. As one practical sign, and for starters, we have put in place concrete plans to build, in addition to our ongoing projects, 4 sets of 500 capacity lecture pavilions at our WINNEBA campus, 2 at the north and 2 at the south campuses. Mr. Chairman, we are hopeful that within 3 months from takeoff, these pavilions will be ready for use as we begin the new academic year. It is also our hope that this project will be replicated at our other campuses. Your Excellency, our ultimate goal is to be fully ready to accommodate the larger inflows from the many beneficiaries of the government's free SHS program who will be arriving on our campuses very shortly. Mr. Chairman, within the period under review, lighting at the various campuses has improved tremendously. Here at WINNEBA alone, we have, in recent months, installed more than 300 street lights at our 3 campuses. Your Excellency, the university is very grateful to government, through the Minister of Energy, for the innovative support that he facilitated for us with the prompt provision of LED street lights. Also, our classrooms, lecture theaters, libraries, reading rooms, and dormitories are much better lit, just as we have repaired and or added on to power switches, sockets, ceiling fans, and air conditioners. We are grateful to the physical development, maintenance, and estate departments for leading our recent task force to repair and to add on to all these things, including our toilet facilities. Your Excellency, for the first time in our history as a university, we are able to have fully functional medical teams on each of our 4 campuses. Thanks to the government again for the recent financial clearance, we have been able to employ 4 new medical doctors and a few more nurses. It is our desire to fully, yes, you can applaud, because if you get to my age and even further up, you will see the value of having a doctor close by. It is our desire to fully equip our campus medical facilities so that we can more effectively and efficiently support and ensure the good health of our students and staff while extending these services to the communities in which we live. Conferences, seminars, and collaborations. Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, UEW continues to make positive impact on the scholarly scenes. While a large number of our staff, especially our faculty, continues to pursue higher studies locally and abroad and complete on schedule this time round, many more are attending conferences of high repute, while an appreciable number continues to publish in reputable and high impact factor peer-reviewed journals. As we continue to improve the waiting time between staff submission of applications and their actual promotions, in the past you had to wait for 4 years or above. These days you can, within 3 months to 6 months, you can be promoted. The university has not relented on funding more of the human resource improvement processes than ever before. We remain grateful to the Center for International Programs in its many efforts at extending and expanding our international collaborations and visibility. while a much larger number of staff and students, overriding mission of providing high-quality distance and e-learning programs, and the Institute for Teacher Education and Continuing Professional Development, established to provide education services as well as teacher professional development programs at the university and beyond. Currently, Mr. Chairman, IDEL has 38 study centers, with the latest at Kasua. As an institute, IDEL runs 7 bachelor's degrees, 4 post-diploma programs, 5 diploma programs, and 5 postgraduate programs. And indeed, there is no other university in the sub-region, including our country, that can compare to the expertise of our university in terms of distance education. We are the pioneers and we remain the best. Online registration. Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, proper records management helps an institution to effectively and efficiently fulfill its mandate, protects the institution from litigation, preserves the institution's corporate memory, and fosters accountability and good governance. Therefore, to improve the management of distance education students' records, the Institute for Distance and E-Learning has introduced an online student information system for its distance education students. This system will be in full operation beginning from the new academic year. And with this, our distance education students will from hence be able to register their courses online, and this will enable them track their financial transactions, view other personal information, evaluate lectures and lecturers, view quiz and examination results as soon as they are uploaded, and be able to request for official documents such as transcripts with ease. Best Coordinator and Study Center Award. Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, our university's quest to provide quality student services at the various study centers and the desire to ensure that staff at our various study centers are well motivated to put in their best, this has resulted in IDEL instituting an award scheme for the best coordinator and the best study center. Starting from next academic year, supervisors will intensify their visit to study centers unannounced to observe the conduct of tutorials and examinations, and I assure you, the acting Pro-Vice Chancellor will competently lead this. Coordinators and study centers will be judged on criteria such as quality of the examinations, improvement in enrollment drive, among other factors. Further, from next academic year, distance education tutors will be assessed by students at the various study centers. Tutors who do not meet the minimum requirements will no longer be allowed to continue teaching in our university. Let me therefore encourage all study center coordinators and administrators to work harder to improve on quality to help uplift the image of their respective study centers. Such a move will go a long way to uplift even further the image of distance education programs and the university as a whole. And now, graduation statistics. Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, the second session of the 22nd congregation is taking place at 3 venues over 5 days, here at WINNEBA, Asante Mampong, and Kumasi. During these 5 days, we are presenting to Mother Ghana 7,667 students who are graduated, of whom 5,945 are distance education products, made up of 3,273 post-diploma graduates, representing 55%, and 2,672 diploma graduates, representing 45%. We will also graduate 880 sandwich undergraduate students and 757 postgraduates. For this ceremony here today, for the ceremony held yesterday, a total of 1,220 from 10 study centers graduated. Today, a total of 1,273 from 8 study centers, as well as 655 postgraduates, including some staff and colleague lecturers, will be graduated very shortly. On Thursday, April 26th, 260 sandwich students and distance education students from 2 study centers will graduate at Mampong and Kumasi. And there, 3,452 students from 14 study centers, as well as 620 sandwich and 102 postgraduate students will be awarded degrees and diplomas. And now, before I take my seats, let me address you, my proud graduating class of 2017, if I may. May I? I will. Our beloved, soon-to-be alumni, please accept our hearty congratulations for successfully completing your programs of study. We admire your perseverance and we are indeed very proud of you. This is your day. Celebrate and enjoy your achievement. I have had the privilege as Pro-Vice Chancellor to travel to almost every study center, and I have seen the sacrifices that went into you getting to this far. I saw so many things, including a mother going to school, carrying a baby at the back, another one at the front, and another walking beside her on a bicycle. I have seen some of you on rickety bicycles and on movable motorbikes. I have seen some of you dropping off trotros and some of you sweating walking to your study centers. In all of these, you never gave up. You have earned it, and so we congratulate and salute you. Aiko. But you see, I want you to know that this world, of course you know that, will not always be rosy, even after graduation. There will continue to be challenges and great opportunities. Please avail yourselves of the opportunities and make the most out of them. When the challenges come your way, face them with courage and due diligence. Don't ever give up. Endeavor to be optimistic as humanly as possible. As you do that, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve in the midst of all these things that are possible in the world. It's my prayer that none of you is found a member of the Unemployed Graduates Association of Ghana. Having subjected yourselves to the discipline of our great university, with the rigorous academic programs as well as those fine co-curricular activities that we have offered you, we are confident that we have equipped you sufficiently with those fine principles, techniques, requisite knowledge and skills which will help you to start something on your own even if you are unable to find jobs. Be resilient and just keep trying. As you go about your duties, make sure that you are determined and actually end up contributing positively to building our dear nation Ghana, wherever you find yourselves. And for those of you who want to come back to continue and further your education, we have various degree, post-diploma, master's and PhD programs for you, if only you qualify. And we are looking forward to receiving your applications and admitting you. Finally, to parents and guardians, you must be proud of yourselves for the many sacrifices that you have made to get to this day. To my staff, I will be very terribly ungrateful if I fail to thank the team that helped to make this ceremony so colorful. Thank you to the chairpersons of the various committees, estates and works, health, sanitation, hospitality, convocation, Department of Music and Performing Arts, and indeed all staff of this great university who have contributed in diverse ways to make this ceremony a success. I wish to extend a very special thank you to our hard-working academic staff and pray that you keep on with the good work. To conclude, Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express my profound gratitude to you all for honoring our invitation with your august presence. It is my prayer that the good Lord will continue to bless your good intentions and grant you journey mercies as you go back to your respective homes. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
My name is Mavis Ananiapia. I'm in level 200, University of Education, WINNEBA. I study HIPES, that is Health, Physical Education, Recreation and Sports. My major in this course is basketball. Apart from basketball, I love playing handball as leisure hours when school is done or when lectures are done. When I wake up in the morning, I take a shower. I walk straight to the basketball court. When I get to the court, I do some stretching, some layups, and then work on my shot. I don't need to wait till a game situation before I'll have to do that, or a game drawing near before I'll do that. And then after that, I go to the classroom because this semester I have some difficult lessons to take. I'm doing nutrition, kinesiology. Aside that, to tennis and then hockey. So these things are compass where I need to measure, or I need to sit up and then calculate these things before any activity is done again.
Singing hallelujah with an angel on the piano, or will I be just another contribution to the earth?
just the tip of the iceberg from the departments of music and performing arts. This is the handiwork of them just to clear the way for the address by His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, acting as the President of the Republic. Your Excellency, with all respect and humility, Council of the University of Education invites you to deliver your address.
Chairman and members of the UEW Council, Central Regional Minister, Mr. Kwame Nadanka, Member of Parliament for Efutu, Honorable Alex Afenyo-Marki, Acting Vice Chancellor, Acting Pro-Vice Chancellor, Nyenyi Gati the seventh, Omahin of the Efutu Traditional Area, Okudufo Nana Kwamina Amababio the second, Omahin of the Ajumako Traditional Area, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Municipal Chief Executive, the clergy, members of Convocation, representatives from sister universities, distinguished invited guests, staff and students, members of the press, graduates, friends and families of graduates here present, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great honor and privilege to be part of the April session of the 22nd Congregation Ceremony of the University of Education, WINNEBA. And I would like to thank the University Council for this special invitation. I bring you warm greetings from His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, in whose stead I'm delivering this address today. As you probably know, the President is out of the country on official duty attending the Commonwealth Heads of State and Government Conference in the United Kingdom, and I'm sure as he has been here in the past, he would have liked to have been here himself. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are participating in this historic event today precisely because all of us here believe that education is paramount to the progress and prosperity of individuals, communities, and nations as a whole. For this reason, we have gathered here this morning to witness the graduation of students who have endured the UEW academic discipline and deserve to be awarded various degrees. As Chairman, the government is committed to providing equitable education to all, and this is key and paramount on our development agenda. Government believes that matters involving education are critical and therefore must be handled with all objectivity, devoid of partisan political undertones. The government is indeed prepared and willing to sacrifice the last pesewa to educate the last child, because education is our future and our future is in education. As a nation, we have a responsibility and an obligation to invest in our students and our schools. It is our responsibility to ensure that people who have the grades, the desire, and the will to pursue education can still get the best education possible and should not be held back by financial constraints. Government is also broadening our national educational policy and optimizing resource delivery to attract more students and teachers. Mr. Chairman, a key novelty in our educational policy programs as a country is the introduction of the free senior high school policy, which started in the 2017-2018 academic year. The policy goal is simple: to assist children who otherwise would have been denied the opportunity of senior high school education because of their families' financial constraints. When the president promised free SHS, critics thought we were joking and it was a political gimmick. In fact, many thought it was just a slogan. Fortunately, it has come to fruition, and it has taught us that there were more people who could not access secondary education than we even thought of, and this has resulted in spillovers in schools. Ultimately, we are happy that these children are in school and not any other place, and we are working very hard to expand the facilities in the schools to be ready for the greater intakes in the near future. Surely, government knows very much that the free SHS policy inevitably means a boost in enrollment figures in our senior high schools. We are aware that this will consequently lead to a greater demand for expansion in tertiary education. Government, however, is prepared and ready to support higher education institutions to be able to absorb these huge numbers. We will do our utmost best to improve upon facilities and offer adequate resources to these institutions to capacitate them to deliver on their mandates. In fact, discussions have already started place. Chairman of Council, I'm happy to inform you that we are already thinking about the expansion that we need in the tertiary institutions today, and we want to start that expansion program now so that we can be completed before the new intakes from the senior high schools begin to come. Chairman, the core of the education development and improvement plan for every nation is the teacher. A well-trained, confident, and contented teacher is essential in the delivery of quality education. This is why government is committed to the teacher professional development projects. The University of Education WINNEBA has been a partner and has been playing various roles, particularly in the development of the National Teachers Standards, National Teacher Education Curriculum Framework, and the development of curriculum materials, among others. The University Education WINNEBA has a pivotal role to play in our national educational development. UEW has a broad-based academic platform which offers training and continuous education for teachers who are already in the field of work through its open distance and e-learning programs run by the Institute for Distance and E-Learning. The distance and e-learning programs help to keep teachers in the classrooms as they will work to develop themselves, and our children always make the best benefits. The government endorses this and wishes UEW and other universities well in this enterprise. Mr. Chairman, in view of the government's quest to transform the economy through industrialization, there shall be reforms in the technical and vocational education training, the TVET sector. It is the plan of government to set up a TVET council and TVET service and dedicate a whole division of the education service to technical and vocational education, which would have its own Director General. I am told that the University of Education WINNEBA currently serves as the only university in the West African sub-region which has the mandate and the capacity to train teachers in technical and vocational education through competence-based training. Government is therefore ever prepared to partner with UEW in its TVET programs. Ladies and gentlemen, to accomplish many of the goals that we need in education, it means that the economy must grow to generate the resources that we need to invest in education. The government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has been in office for the last 15 months, and we have embarked on a major policy of transforming this country and transforming this economy. And that policy is guided by the vision that the president has set us, and which is a vision of Ghana beyond aid. To achieve this vision, we have several building blocks that we are working on, and we will see a gelling of all these building blocks in the not too distant future. First of all, we understood and we understand that to build a robust economy, we have to maintain macroeconomic stability in the economy. Means we have to have fiscal discipline and we have to have monetary discipline. And this is what has resulted in the last 15 months in the continuing decline in inflation, which we've brought down from over 15% to just over 10%. We've brought down interest rates. We've maintained the stability of the currency. And we have brought down the fiscal deficit from 9.3% to 6% of GDP in just 1 year. Many people have wondered how we have been able to do this whilst at the same time embarking on many programs. We were saddled with a huge debt, but thanks to the debt reprofiling program that we have undertaken in the last year, replacing more short-term debt with longer and less expensive debt, we have been able to reduce the debt burden and brought down the debt to GDP ratio from 73% to 68.9% after 1 year in office. Whilst trying to restore macroeconomic stability, we have not reneged on our promises as far as changing the economy. We have implemented the free SHS policy, as I've said. We have restored the teacher training allowance, as we promised. We have restored the nursing training allowance, as we promised. And we also know that we have to tackle corruption, because corruption is essentially a stealing of resources that could have been invested in education and other sectors. And to tackle corruption, we have delivered on our promise of establishing a special prosecutor for corruption, and appointed a special prosecutor. And he's no less a person than Martin Amidu, who is not from the political party of this government. To strengthen the anti-corruption fight, we've sent to Parliament the Right to Information Bill. The first time in 18 years of trying. Governments have tried and tried and tried, but Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has had the will and submitted the Right to Information Bill to Parliament. And we expect its passage when it comes. You have seen that the fight against corruption is taking root in earnest, and prosecutions of corrupt or allegedly corrupt officials is actually very much on the way. We've implemented the Planting for Food and Jobs program as a way of enhancing productivity in agriculture. And that has meant subsidies to fertilizers by 50%, provision of seeds. We've seen an increase in agricultural output, and agricultural productivity growth has gone up from about 4% to 8% just within the last year. We are also very much on course to deliver on our promise of one village, one dam. And I'm happy to tell you that next month, the President will cut the first sword in Laura for the One Village, One Dam program. And this year, we expect to construct at least about 500 small dams in Ghana. So, again, the One Village, One Dam is not just a slogan, it is a promise that we are delivering on. We are very concerned about jobs. The jobs issue, especially the issue of graduate unemployment, is a major concern. When you leave, you are worried about whether you are going to find a job. In fact, as we know, there is a Graduate Unemployed Association. But we hope many of our graduates would find jobs as the economy continues to grow. Last year, Ghana's economy grew from 3.7% to 8.5%. That was the fastest growing economy in the world last year. But this growth has to translate into jobs. We are embarking on a new program that the President is going to launch on May Day, and it is targeted at graduate unemployment. It's called the Nation Builders Corps, and it is to supplement, as we supplement all the other programs, the youth employment and so on, that we are trying to get jobs for our people. The Nation Builders Corps is going to be hiring graduates. And you have 7 modules that are going to be outdoored. You have the Feed Ghana module, where you want to have people who go in as agric extension officers to help our farmers. You have the Educate Ghana module, where we want people who will help in our high schools for teaching, especially in science and mathematics. You have the Revenue Ghana module, will take graduates into the Ghana Revenue Authority to help in the collection of revenue. You have the Heal Ghana module, where you will employ nurses who have been sitting at home for years without jobs. We will be finding them space in the Heal Ghana module. You have the Enterprise Ghana module, where you will assign graduates to various private sector enterprises for jobs and skills training as well as development. Then you have the Digital Ghana module, where graduates will be sent on the IT sector for the Digital Ghana agenda, the transformation agenda, using whether they will be attached to the NIA or to the Ghana Post Office or to the Births and Deaths or to the Land Registry. They will be doing digitization work for this country. And so we have also the Governance Ghana module, where people will be attached to various local authorities. We are beginning this, and this year, by the grace of God, we will be recruiting 100,000 graduates into this. It is a broad-based program which will spread across every constituency in this country. And the minimum number of graduates per constituency under this program that will be hired will be 300, and it will go up to 450 depending on the size of that particular constituency or district. So this is a major initiative that will be launched on May 1st, and for those who have completed their national service and the recruitment will start on that day online. So this is something that we want to bring in to help us deal with graduate unemployment. We are also embarked on a major formalization of this economy to bring us more formal economy, and that means that is why we've launched the digital address system, which we did last year, and it is working very well. Your Ghana Post GPS system. The police are using this also very well. And today, the police transformation also means that if you are looking to call the police, all you have to do is to dial 191. Don't remember any other number. If you are looking for the police, dial 191 and the system will tell them where you are calling from because of the digital address system. We are also going to launch, after 61 years of independence, we'll finally have a Ghana national ID card, and it is going to also be launched next month. Then we have this year, we are moving into a major digitization agenda for land. All of you have problems or know about problems of acquiring land in this country. You have 3 or 4 owners. You can never tell who owns the land, and even buying it is a problem, transferring it is a bigger problem. We are going to be engaged this year on a major land digitization program, and this is why I said that the Digital Ghana initiative, a lot of the graduates who are going to come in under this initiative will be assigned to the lands department to help in the digitization of our land records. There has been no land base map survey of Ghana since 1974. And this has restricted our ability to provide a digital roadmap for the land area. And the base map is going to be done this year. We will do it around October, November. And when the digitization is over this year, then you should be able, by next year, to go online and be able to find the owner of any land that you are offered to sell online. You'll be able to know if this person owns the land or does not own the land. It will help us in our transition towards this. So we are really moving as far as this is concerned, the digitization agenda, and there is also going to be a major infrastructure agenda implemented for railways, for roads and highways, and so on. So there is a new Ghana that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is trying to build. And we expect that as you come into this new Ghana, you will contribute your quota. Now, to all the graduates, I congratulate you. I'm proud of you. But remember, you have a world out there to win. You need to make a difference, and you must not fail. You are graduating from a first-class university. You are graduating from a first-class university. You have been given the skills. You've been given the knowledge. You need to make a difference, and you must not fail. In your hands lies the power to create the kind of life you want to live, the kind of world you want to see, and the kind of nation you want to be proud of and bequest to your own children. Ghana needs selfless, dedicated, visionary, and results-driven leaders who are not corrupt. And I dare challenge you to imbibe these values. These values will help us realize Ghana's current vision of Ghana beyond aid. You must be different. Go as ambassadors with a mission and a mandate. Go and change your world. May the good Lord give you the grace to do that. Once again, congratulations. Thank you, everyone. God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Before we move to the next item on the program, we need to acknowledge some dignitaries among us. We have in our midst Professor Dudu, the president of JE University College. We also have in our midst Muhammad Masulu Isa, Municipal Chief Imam, WINNEBA. Then we have the very Reverend Mrs. Amma Afu Gray, former Director General of GS, currently a member of DS Council, and a member of UEW Governing Council. We have Mr. Felix Adupoku, Public Relations Officer, UCC. Then we have Professor Samuel Ajay Ampoma, Dean, School of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, GIMPA, representing Director of GIMPA. We have Mr. Kwame Date, Executive Secretary, NAB, National Accreditation Board. We have in our midst Honorable J.B. Ninson, Municipal Chief Executive of Efutu Municipal Area. Then we have Nana Kwame Achirim II, Odikro of Edumako Ochiso. Your Excellency, we have Danish students on internship program here. Our Danish students, may you rise up for the Vice President to acknowledge you. Danish, yes, yes. So we are international university. Thank you. Then we have Okukodru for Nana Kwame Hama Abibiu II, Omanhene of Edumako Traditional Area, which accommodates one of our campuses, the College of Languages Education. Your Excellency, it is only UEW that we can have all the languages being taught at the university level. And that campus is hosted by Okukodru for Kwame Hama Abibiu. Then we have Osaberima Ejare Tinadu II, Chief of Kade. Osaberima Ejare Tinadu II, Chief of Kade. We have, especially in our midst, Honorable Alex Kwamena Afinyo Markin, the Member of Parliament for Efutu constituency. Then, Honorable Kwamena Duncan, our regional minister, Central Region. We also have in our midst DCOP for MN Awini, Regional Police Commander. We also have Chief Superintendent Samuel Yankee, Divisional Police Commander, Aguna Swadru. Then the Managing Director of GOEL, in his private life known as Mr. Patrick A.K. Akoli, but he occupies a stool he's called Togbe Eja Inye. The acting President of the Republic of Ghana, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The next on the program is conferment of degrees. Your Excellency and Acting President of the Republic of Ghana, Chairman of the University Council, today we are going to confer degrees to the following schools and faculties. 1, School of Graduate Studies. That's where you have our Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, and we also have MPhil, MA, MEd, and PGDE. We also confer degrees to students from Faculty of Educational Studies. Then our cherished, well-known ambassadors, the Institute for Distance and E-Learning, from the following study centers: Hohoi Study Center, Korobodumasi Study Center, Secondary Study Center, Sogakope Study Center, Takwa Study Center, Tema Study Center, and WINNEBA Study Center. Then we have the Faculty of Foreign Languages Education. His Excellency, may I have your honor to call on the chairman to request for his permission to call on Professor George Kankam, the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, to present PhD students of the school to you for the conferment of their degrees.
Would the graduating PhD students of the School of Graduate Studies please rise and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present 12 students from the School of Graduate Studies who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Education, WINNEBA.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all and several to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Education, WINNEBA. Congratulations.
PhD Guidance and Counseling, Sedofia John. For Mr. Sedofia, the supervisors will join me to address them. And the supervisors are Professor A.Y. Kwashiga and Dr. Stephen Nkidazo. Could you please join me to address them? Fenu Ignatius Kofi. Fenu Ignatius, that's guidance and counsel. The supervisors are myself, Professor George Kankam, and Reverend Dr. Kwesi Inkubuosi. Anape Gideon Mensah. Anape Gideon Mensah. The supervisors are Prof. Dominic K. Danso and Dr. Stephen Nkudanso. PhD Arts and Culture. Osiegu Oyenike Oluwayemisi. Her supervisors are Dr. Frimpong K. Duku. Esel Osweyi Kweku. The supervisors are Prof. Mary Jansen and Dr. Pimpon. They are around, come and see that addressing. Sir Dixon. The supervisors are Dr. A.K. Kamebo and Pastor James Flolu. Could you please come over to assist in dressing him? Hammond Christiana. The supervisors are Professor Setibedu and Professor G.S.K. Adika. PhD Arts and Culture, Nyatwame Promise Nyatepe. The supervisors are Prof. Victor Yanka and Prof. C.W.K. Mriku. Please come over. PhD Mathematics Education, Ama Gloria. The supervisors are Professor Samuel Esieduado and Dr. Charles K. Aswa. PhD French Education, Kwao Alexander, the trailblazer. The supervisor is Professor DSY Amuzi. PhD Social Studies Education, Jane Simon. The supervisor, Professor A.Y. Kweshigan, Dr. G.Y. Dake.
Congratulations. You may take your seat.
Mahmoud Hudu, Mercy Anna Ayikole Malm, Regina Jewa, Immaculate Bangasi. MPhil, Human Rights, Nicholas Esiama Yabua, Bartholomew Adogbela Alubokin, Sandra Lamte, Andrews Kujogo, Raphael Adobo Dankwa, Diana Naamoko Boy, Emmanuel Nana Enchiberema, Dihan Lati, George Wellington Adu. Gabriel Cransford Amache, Emmanuel Kwesidazi, Evelyn Abi Batowari, Abdul Gafaru Al-Hassan, M.A. Human Rights, Emmanuel Enin, Agatha Boa, Moses Mwacheni, Frank Ameho, Teresa Nimo Menu, Paul Obeng, Abiba Mohammed. MPhil Science Education, Joyce Cleria, Samson Mensa Akrosuma, Philip Dosa, Boniface Yayin, Opari Simon Abedi, Adelevo Fortune, Antonia Ajo Kakraba, Eunice Amu. M.Ed Science Education, Antoniama, Godson Wilson Oklu, Atubiga George, Wilson Joseph Anoche, Ansa Francis Kojo, Aminu Osman, Jarata Amedu Nkana, Nyonato Nicholas Yao, Kwaru Al-Hassan Marifa, Sophia Mausi, Efuata Buama, Prince Duku, Raphael Foster Aite, Esther Renu Bentel, Andrew Sowusu Debra, Emmanuel Jr. Agbofa, Grace Emanuela Esifua, MPhil Mathematics Education, Fusenu Awolu, Emmanuel Kenny Ofori, Sandra Buama, Karim Sulemana, Mawuli Kofite, Vicentia Nkansa, Ahmed Mathematics Education, Alfred Tai Odonko, Gloria Odako Eje, Yaira Yao Owusu, Samuel Kojo Abrokwa, Frederick Ajomeni, Dominic Opoku, Doreen Banamini, Fatawu Abukari, Jemima Cheme Buampoma, Flora Atta Gilbert, Thomas Atta, Franklin Okra, Clement Asu. MPhil Home Economics, Mechiwoji Hilda Eram, Chameni Harriet. Ahmed Home Economics, Abalu Evelyn Ayeduvo, MPhil Arts and Culture, Henry Neokai Aite, Benjamin Lifeson, Benjamin Kwashe, Mary Ajua Akotua, Samuel Akwa, Kwesi Saduji Tevia, Stephen Yawopon, Benedicta Akle Kwashe, Gifty Tay, Sumaila Isa, Grace Ajay, Alex Kwesi Azaglu, Robert Amubroni, Rejoice Amawonyo, Letitia Adomaku, MA Arts and Culture, Patrick Afo, MA Fayawa, Genevieve Amechichi, Simon Dela Agbeku, Bismarck Amu, MPhil Music, Peter Opokuware, Pabla Alagbe Amenya, Prosper Kofi Agboga, Peter Edison Mausi, Philip Mbro Bweji, Eric Kwadjo Kluche. MPhil Music Education and Composition, Godfred Saki. MA Music Education and Composition, Samuel Kumi. MPhil Applied Linguistics, Fatau Amidu. MEd Teaching English as a Second Language, Benjamin Praise Afeku, Harriet Monica Ajua Donko, Richard Apia Jr., Ikwa Dakwa Jima, Gifty Kisiwa Sechere, Alberta Dansua Nyakun Ansa, Faustina Ne, Angelina Mensa, Victor Akpalu, Faustina Abudu, Benedicta Ajasi, Bani Moses, Abraham Lawe Kwesi, Ahmed French Education, Beatrice Adongo, Tukbog Kutbet Debula, Benedicta Bechi Bequin, MPhil English Language Education, Cecilia Triumph Uchalu, John Adupo, Solomon Ernest Mensa, Peter Rinwele, Comfort Anafo, Grace Asante Anyimedu, MA English Language, Stephen Kwekudria, Mercy Owusuwa Danso, Ali Mustafa Koneba, Ricky Jonathan Kwesi Ado, Enoch Mensa Awukuvi. Ahmed English Language Education, Anthony Kran, Comfort Mensa Ogo. MPhil Communication and Media Studies, Emmanuel Kojo Ayem, Divine Kwabena Atachre Owusu, Yvonne Dejo.
MA Communication and Media Studies, Bernard Mensah Yelson, Sheila Adomako Afo, Anita Ansu Eje, Amos Afo, Jeremiah Afoko, Yebua Kwabna Ochiri, Patrick Bayel, Abigail Ajua Hagan, David Kopafo Tometi, Collins Kole Homenyo, Daniel Wiafi, Samuel Techi Selby, Pearl Enimin Ketia, Joseph Yao, and Tubom Mensah. MPhil Ghanaian Languages Education, Kennedy Bando, Raymond Amwakwa, John Kingsley Ayepe, Habiba Al-Hassan, Hamzi Anfoso Ayembisa, Prince Festus Ekuhia, Osman Nido Mohammed. MA Ghanaian Languages Education, Simon Insowa, Gladys Ayamga, Ezekiel Mensah Okujato, David Sewona. Ahmed Mentorship, Adam Yakubu, Nana Ekuya Abrefie J, Dina Ejewa Ampofo, Set Nenena Ayete, Joseph Befi Mafo, Kwame Tuapene, Vida Sofa Aite, Mary Freema, Kwache, Victoria McCaffrey Hammond, Letitia Amwafo, Eunice Gifty Dokpache, Richmond Owusu, Lily Akosia Ba Amwa, Emmanuel Avokpo, Jennifer Ellie Hoover, Michael Adete, Dora Banini, Lydia Opon Yebua, Patricia Agboje, Isaac Benjamin Beku, Stella Koglu Afute, Christiana Ama, Ebenezer Kwame Enu, Gordon Kojo Adu, Anan Evans Ochire, Lillian Akugri, Emmanuel Pogo, Vincent Akwete Boketela, Sudatu, Bogobri, Irene Ayejo, Esther Osei Safo, Jemima Boatin Ochiri, Antoinette Aye, Kaka Delosiam, Edmond Agbesi Sekpleka. Postgraduate Diploma in Teaching and Learning in Higher Education. Ni Ashikwe Kuma Olenu, Josephine Domakle, Dr. Fred Yao Bagbo, Emmanuel Seth Kosi Afari, Godfred Safu Edu, Ohiniwa Boati Newman, Daniel Bruce Efrifa, Kweku Mensah Holman, Kenneth Bodria Manko, Dr. Emmanuel A. Yamua, Richard Nana Boati, Dr. Saibu Pabi Gariba, Seth Eje Domfe, Martin Young, Samuel Doshe Akama, Rabiatu Kasim, Manelsa Adinku, Rogers Krobia Asante, Dr. Mau Koja, Charles Kwesi Kumsin, George Clifford Yamson, Gertrude Nkrumah, Akuble Augustine, Sylvester Gaduna.
Postgraduate Diploma in Education, George Opari Amo, Jenny Ankuma, Gloria Owusu Sechere, Robert Sowati Ejay, Joanne Ntifafa Kafui, Caroline Sewa Edusi Adai, Sedu Hamidou, Salifu Ayuba, Esamwa Kofi Dente, Linda Edun Tim, Gideon Dramina Mreku, Beatrice Ofebia Ewuku, Sabona Ansu Ankuma, Rejoice Elikem Ntukwi, Asem Selom Macmillan, Rosalind Dapila, Adams Adams, Samuel Edim Ufori, Evans Ado, Samson Rebecca Colley, Frank Ochedako, God knows Kendrick Vuvo, Priska Ajosa Shime Tometi, Benjamin Sakwa, Nelson Apia Youngson, Richard Kwanzaa, Charles Asamoah Robinson, Grace Asamoah Yeboah, Benjamin Esiam, Angelina Adobia Ano, Scholar Skita, Faustine Mausi, Awotiti Yaboti, Ngozi Aita, Abdullah Musa, Kwasi Nubo, Enoch Kwatin, Apua Sana Awuni Messi, Theophilus Atta Hutchison, Maxwell Inkum, Vitus Mangwele, Nana Ya Sakodie Edu, Prosper Naso, Frank Chumesi,
Congratulations, the pride of Ghanaians. Congratulations. You may take your seat. Chairman, I call upon Professor Samuel Hayford, the Dean of Faculty of Educational Studies, to present students of the faculty to you for the conferment of their degrees.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Educational Studies please rise and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you students of the Faculty of Educational Studies who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Education. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and several to the degree of Bachelor of Education of the University of Education, WINNEBA. Congratulations.
Bachelor of Education, Guidance and Counseling. First class, Sam Francis and Amankra Horatius. The distance students, please take your seats. Second class upper, Rama Azuma, Adade John Jaba, Asha Cameron Dodu Kofi, George Eshen, Ano Esther, Fosu Emanuela Poma, Insua Winifred, Enim Sandra, Ekpe Kennedy, Pra Francis, Sam Mensah, Gadagui Seth Kofi, Mama Techudin, Oforibo Tre Felix, Amponsa Isaac Bruni, Brown Nancy, Tete Joseph Kobina, Boatin Janet Autry, Abuaji Emilia, Kumsin Paul Kojo, Seidu Razak, Aban Simon, Mensa James Memevo, Asamoah Pite, Rabbi Abdu, Jamra Joyce Enyonam, Dankwa Philippa, Afiye, Holland Joseph Damna, Abedu Barbara, Nakpan Hansin Yakubu, Evelyn Atta, Nati Rebecca, Bochwe Joyce, Atta Bridget Eriam, Charles Jarwin, Anyoni Bosri, Isaac Penny Kofi, Ibrahim Sadia.
Congratulations, you may sit. Chairman, I call upon Professor Francis Owusu-Mensah, the Director of the Institute for Distance and E-Learning, to present students of the Institute to you for the conferment of their degrees.
With the graduating degree students of the Institute for Distance and E-Learning of the following centers: Hohoi, Krobodumasi, Sekondi, Sogakope, Takwa, Tama, and Winneba, please rise and remain standing. Chairman, I have the honor to present to you students of the Institute for Distance and E-Learning from the Southern sector who have successfully completed the degree requirement of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Basic Education, Bachelor of Early Childhood Education, and Bachelor of Business Administration. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and several to the degree of Bachelor of Basic Education, Bachelor of Early Childhood Education, and Bachelor of Business Administration of the University of Education, WINNEBA. Congratulations.
Hohwe Study Center, B.Ed Basic Education, First Class Honors, Nyake Esther, Amenyogbe Enoch, Dote Samuel, Tete Philippine, Ofosu Ivy Akosuya, Alasan Samiratu, Denyo Fred Kweku, Mote Bridget, Sule Gloria, Abdul Karim Kamaldini, Techi Faustine. Second class, upper division. Bogo Gosway, Aboti Richard Yao, Hehe Mekpe Eric, Bangudu Emmanuel, Anyomi John Kweku, Ado Vincent. Asuma Miranda Ado, Alovo Peace, Hatu Mary Maukwenya, Keto John Kojo, Kujoji Michael, Halivo Simon, Magbe Mark, Arthur Benis, Latia Precious, Nakpo Suka Vivian, Agbo Annie, Duedu Andrews, Asantewa Lydia, Anku Kwaku Rejoice, Ata Sedinam Desia Denyon, Femensa Holali, Bludo Patience, Ansre Joseph Kwaku, Vleho David, Jonto Emma, Jemima Emefa, Kadrake Amu Malaika, Tete Robert, Nochi All Nice, Atase Dinam Desia Denyon, Kuma Janet Akosuya, Avakame Joyce Untifafa, Amegan Yao Stanislav, Suyame Godwin, Sacre, Nicolina Honam, Anina de Rexford, Keteku Beatrice. Second class lower division, Ja Vivian, Eka Christine, Corantima Judith, Agbado Frederick, Atepo Mercy, Odum Emil Senyon, Sunkua Ben Kwame, Jiwonu Rosina, Boevi Victor Kofi, Bogu Janet, Akakpo Kwabna Agbeko, Agboli Evelyn, Nanayao Ethel, Togbo Gladys. Hohwe Study Center, B.Ed Early Childhood Education. Second class upper division, Norte Sylvia, Bochwe Veronica, Jan Francis Kwabena. Second class lower division, Edu Fori Rosemary, Tatamba Mercy.
Krobo Odumase Study Center, B.Ed Basic Education. First class, Na Benjamin Kofi. Second class upper, Ziga Enyonam, Berta Amavi, Adamte Raphael Tay. Second class lower, Boatuma Belinda, Asari Patricia, Asamani Samuel Ejay, Agbeto Sarah Ohui, Tay John Bacha, Mohammed Narawatu, Agwai Aaron Tete, Vivo Franklin Yao, Kluche Evelyn Enyonam Benedicta, Mate Daniel Kwale.
Second D Study Center, please rise. B.Ed Basic Education, second class upper division, Mensa Alfredina, Kofi Vivian, Apple Christiana, Kwanzaa Christopher, Mensa Thomas, Owusu Jethro, Awachi Veronica, Awena Emmanuel Blay, Kumsin Enoch, Ian Lilia, Jonah Edmund, Amua Irene, Basau Adrina, Ellis George, H.A. Elizabeth, Ainu Philip, Nyami Ben Adams, second class lower division, Efson Philippa, Bayan Joseph Ishmael, Ibia Gertrude, Dra Mary DeHaes, Anafi Joshua, Mensa Jennifer Nacha, Asiedu Cynthia, Amua Doris, Odonko Judith Maria, Beidu Celestina, Bena Lydia Sheila, Dagadu Aurelia Mensa, Ansa Priscilla, Avumadu Lisa Dede, Addison Vera, Abani John Abina, Kofa Evelyn, Dansubi.
Congratulations. You may take your seat. Chairman, I call upon Professor George Kankam, the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, to present the other graduating students of the school to you for the conferment of their degrees.
Childhood education. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I award you all and severally the Diploma in Education, Diploma in Basic Education, Diploma in Early Childhood Education, and Diploma in Business Administration of the University of Education, WINNEBA. Congratulations.
Hohwe Study Center, Diploma in Basic Education. Credit: Sapo Samuel, Agbeke Florence, Ekpe Kojo, Ofori Rita, Agbe Alberta, Kokwe Ruth, Aja Talent, Jalu Awudu, Jamebi Maxwell Smart, Wampon Rejoice, Bedu Ahiablem, Krampa Phyllis, Ampofo Jennifer, Adreban Jonas, Amedegbe Victor, Sorogaji Matthew, Akubia Rejoice, Atimpo Mauli. Hohwe Study Center, Diploma in Education. Distinction: Akra Gustav, Jr., Bossi Nicholas, Ahiado Christian. Credit: Ansa Justin Jiwonu Xavier, Ahiase Morgan, Hosu Wilson Believe, Agbesi Foster, Bedu Franklin, Dote Fossen, Tete Prince. Ofori Peace, Danso Bernice, Yevuga Courage, Akpora Festus, Eje Elizabeth Yawa, Avalime Dennis, Apreku Edith, Amamu Justina, Agboja Louise, Avujega Johannes, Pedasa Padadema, Mohammed Suraj, Klute Kafui, Amevo Alexander, Alowodo Theodore, Bom Christopher, Ankra Peace Abra, Bosige Emmanuel, Agbesi Joycelyn.
Secondary Study Center, Diploma Basic Education. Distinction: Yakubu Zuebatu. Credit: Faku Ebenezer Fum, Asafu Eje Gordon, Agbogla Paul Tessin, Osiaba Elizabeth, Mafua Moses Ajiman, Kujo Nicholas, Ablato James, Osei Charity, Buahin Kwesi, Moshi Francisca, Ababio Bernard Owusu, Kwesi Francis, Amponsa Utman, Kumsin Henrietta Phyllis, Yusuf Ibrahim, Amma Moses, Owusu Gifty, Awotri Millicent, Atta Charles, Konote Alberta Dede Japake, Asari Bafwa Francisca, Imba Gifty Impoma, Aqua Millicent, Mensa Steven, Anisiwa Mami Araba, Duncan Rita, Yaki Gertrude, Gigiglo Cyril, Jade Sanu Erickson, Diploma, Education, Credit, Kujo Josephine, Bedu Ahmed Safran, Pachi Emmanuel Kofi, Henson Ebenezer Hari, Eshan Benjamin, Abdul Karim Jawad, Ansa Emmanuel Kwesi, Che Roland Jesse, Akes Erica, Mosha Ebenezer, Tego Ishmael, Atta Deborah, Asante Augustine Joe, Fiato Inset. Diploma Accounting Studies, Ansa Dennis, Asomwa Justina. Diploma Management Studies, PAS, Atta Beatrice, Akon, Force in Kwesi.
Sogakope Study Center, Diploma in Basic Education. Distinction, Azamela Walanyo, Aklika Peace, Amagloma Uto, Sokui Christian, Akoli Selom, Gamo Henrietta Edem. Credit, Akpabli Esther, Anyachi Emefam, Ahame Clement, Dogbe Ben, Tosu Louise, Klute Prince, Fiado Charles, Nusenu Clement, Awonyo Divine, Ganu Time, Apreku Joshua, Azilagbeto Augustine, Womeno Gideon, Badagbo Kennedy, Konu Christian, Zadedo Nugbemado, Avonyo Abraham, Ako Amankwa Benis, Amenuvo Odilia, Ashagbo Seth, Agodome Eunice, Akligo Pel, Akpelasi Freeman, Nate Celestine. Sogakope Study Center, Diploma in Education. Credit, Nyadam Sylvester, Do Linus, Ahashi Cephas, Mutugan Celestine Fafa, Amuzu Dennis.
Takwa Study Center, Year Basic Education. Diploma Basic Education. Distinction, Kuma Philomena. Credit, Aidan Paul, Atta Donald, Bediakun Isaac, Ofei Mary, Nkrumah Charles, Eraku Faustina, Ismon Alfred, Tando Princess, Ewusi Brookman Hector, Kweku Kwaku Razak, Takwa Study Center, Tando Princess, Kweku Kwaku Razak, Afezi Dina, Opoku Nancy, Mumuni Salamatu, Kwansa Esther, Gacy Victoria, Dansu Rita, Abdul Mumin, Shamima, Sofianya Georgina, Ajakun Abigail, Osman Samiratu, Gabienu Loretta, Uto Juliet, Asigri Francis, Nimo Gladys, Asari Pius Yao, Ketu Daniel, Amihie Prosper, Dogan Agnes, Danko Abraham. Tema Study Center, Diploma Basic Education. Tema Credits, Azuma Mata. Tema Credit, Azuma Mata, Banaglo Paul Selassie, Kwafo Thomas Senanu, Ado Agnes, Lawe Richard, Akpachu Agbozi Happy, Anon Buaku Isabella, Oklika Christiana, Adobia Matilda, Yebua Theodora, Aglo Augustina, Berry Jonathan, Bedin Regina, Anan Alberta, Nyanzu Kingsley, Aslevi Veronica, Tokua Eden, Aja Nelly Asimawu, Dankwa Yona, Afari Victoria Chum, Eje Doris Primpuma, Sosu Gifty Makapui, Koju Vera, Agale Koglo Belinda, Osei Emanuela, Kwe Comfort. Tema Diploma in Education.
WINNEBA Study Center, Diploma Basic Education. Distinction, Honore Sylvester, Aqua Esther, Martin Charles, Egwa Francis, Obosu Isaac, Kumsen Philip, Obo John, Oblija Jacqueline. Credit, Mohammed Suraju, Minta Emilia, Do Godfred, Eje Emmanuel, Wafu Ama, Nikwe Jeffatan, Muniru Suleku, Adolfo Isaac, Coleman Alberta, Fosu Beatrice, Afu Louise, Adobao Bernard, Wafu Evelyn, Yebua Isaac, Tete Prisla, Afari Francis, Laye Lawrence, Amua Isaac, Bentum Emmanuel, Nkrumah Beatrice, Aipe Osamu, Ata Elsie, Ahin Miriam, Noshi Bright, Abdullah Muhammad, Dazi Ebenezer, Obin Amos, Miracle Samuel, Atempa Adelaide, Anan Collins, Akufu Eric, Gate Antonia, Eidu Stephen, Tigbe Wisdom, Nyamia Magdalene, Asante Sylvia, Yosin Perpetual, Aban Mark, Jan Samuel, Intifo Isaac, Anani Harrison, Abil Adiza, Kwei Hannah, Okwara Jacob, Taylor Frederick, Musa Dauda, Aka Eunice, Gali Abubakar, Beisin Nkrumah, Gura Graham Florence, Mensa Richard, Amweni John, Mensa Beatrice, Owusu Frida, Agle Brigita, Tete Renata, Agbeko Razak, Akon Perpetual, Davidson Nicole, Kwainu Lawrence, Bonnie Ernest, Esiedu Gifty, Bidi Charlotte, Asinate Seth, Amwako Samuel, Eni Frimpoma, Enum Allen, Dodua Mercy, Brown Isaac, Adams Grace, Beidu Isaac, Saki Sylvester, Mensa Benjamin, Bar Portia, Apia Daniel, Prempe Sarah, Imprim Gloria, Mensa Hannah, Obuaku Selina, Beidu Diana, Tete Esther, Grant Joseph, Opoku Simon, Nibini Peter, Dosu Dina, Sa Bright, Owusu Mark, Edu Elizabeth, Abdulaziz Kamis, Baden Patience, Anderson Alice, Nyaku Mavis, Jan Stella, Asante Ofosu, Yate Cynthia, Akom Joyce, Gatson Veronica, Amua Ebenezer, Akumanyi Roxon, Hanson Teresa, Eidu Mavis, Dapo Joseph, Doglo James, Nkrumah Janet, Hudu Salifu Sulemana, Ata Gifty, Afran Solomon, Nkuma Nicholas, Avo Rich Love, Eya Faustina, Opon Bennett, Hachu Solomon, Bansa Ignatius, Frimpong Connie, Corili, Nanama, Odum Justina, Sir Richard, Nano Samuel, Emmanuel, Odum Sarah, Kum Pamela, Apia Bernice, Texan Emmanuel, Boati Mensa, Duka Margaret, Donko Alex, Forsen Alexander. Diploma in Education. Sasa Thomas, Amma Sydney, Mohammed Salihu, Abuaji Wisdom, Aflo Israel, Esel Sakina, Saki Alfred, Mensa Amma, Anansi James, Apia Kubi Emmanuel, Akofo George, Ando Mavis, Omi Nano Antonio Silas, Amwesi Benin Veronica, Dazi Maxwell, Kwei Emmanuel, Ansako Fimbro, Aqua Janet, Amulina, Techina Anna, Kobina Benjamin, Aban Lillian, Ofori Charles. Diploma Accounting Studies. Mahamadu Sule, Yevuga Samuel, Kwaku Eric Ojo, Yevu Prosper, Hilson Moses Atta, Krampa Paulina, Eidu Richard, Akom Lawrence Pakwesi. Diploma Management Studies. Jijovu Mary, Ayensua Mary, Bimpon Raymond, Boafu William, Abdallah Yusuf, Acha Juliana, Asari George, Anam Beatrice, Tete Monica, Esel Agnes, Otu Jennifer, Hanson George, Ado Claudia, Bando Joyce, Edmondson Mercy, Ewusi Lucy, Amidu Ayinawu, Owusu Setre Lydia, Addison Isaac, Bua Shadrach Yao. Diploma Early Childhood. Distinction Jache, Emilia Esi, Tete Francis, Yabua Esther, Beidu Kwamina Blankson. Credit Abiu Abigail, Ofori Edith, Alhassan Munaya, Entry Janet, Teria John, Dazi Jerry John, Beidu Sharak, Gansa Jude, Bonnie Felix, Bo Mercy, Boabin Olivia, Danfo Godfrey, Ochirebia Florence, Amponsa Gifty, Akins Rosemond, Ata Hannah, Gazy Doris, Enin Sylvia, Kwam Dinah, Lavivo, Augustina, Darko Florence, Totu Grace, Beidu Catherine, Bredu Nana Ayowa Grace, Mensa Mami Ekwa, Afenyi John, Chichibi Faustina, Balami Juan, Balami Vivian, Amadou Umetu, Adovida, Ankuma Grace Jima, Aiden Joyce, Yenunam Adam, Eidu Benisa, Adam Abubakar Baba, Labik Gladys Nuninyet.
Congratulations. You may sit. The last award of diploma to students of Faculty of Foreign Languages Education. Chairman, I call upon Dr. Andy Ofoli-Birikran, the Dean of Faculty of Foreign Languages Education and Communication, to present students of the faculty to you for the award of the diplomas.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Foreign Languages Education and Communication please rise and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you diploma students of the Faculty of Foreign Languages Education and Communication who have successfully completed the diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the diploma in French. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose name appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I award you all and several the Diploma in French Education of the University of Education, WINNEBA. Congratulations.
Diploma in French Education. Distinction, Fuseni Sulemana, Yaovi Godo, Agbenyega Komla Adeton, Delali Egbajo, Ame Apau, Dai Zegba. Credit, Leusi Fume, Kosi Davon, Boman Ajwa, Elea Benam Bansa, Esau Elizabeth, Kwame Segbeji, Komlan Agbedevin, Christopher Ekwe, Yaovi Kade, Abasi Ayagadua, Dosi Dali, Nambu Nasamoin, Mokpokpo Kwame, Fesuribe Otri, Lamboni Layar Gamele, Katasu, Daniela Ajwa, Atoku Koku, Kwaku Komla, Kwawu Komla, Odilia Sena, Akloyo Edem, Achampo Nathaniel, Irene Yenuya, Ibrahim Wasihu, Fanana Colette, Yao Doji, Abigail Agbemenya, Matasai Ajwa, Kofi Aziamanu, Nambate Mang, Lydia Padiki Odonko, Gloria Ama Mensa, Tego Enoch, Benja Sadema, Isaka Sule.
Respectfully, let us be upstanding and take the closing prayer. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. We are grateful unto you, Heavenly Father, for a successful program. We prayed and asked for a direction, and you've given it to us. We say we are grateful. We commit our invitees and our students as we go back to our various destinations, especially our Vice President and Acting President. May you take him back to his destination safely and deal him with the Spirit from on high, even as he continues ruling the affairs of this nation. May you grant him good health, presence of mind, and stay focused in the duty you have assigned him. I commit the management of this institution unto your care. May you continually bless them. All the lecturers in their teaching, Heavenly Father, we pray for good health. The supporting staff, the administration, we pray same for them. That Heavenly Father, we all will work as never before. We commit these our students unto your care even after they've graduated. May your plans for them, Heavenly Father, come to fruition. May this day be the beginning of their higher rise in life. As teachers, may they teach and work more diligently for Ghana. For those who are yet to get jobs, may they never be unemployed, Heavenly Father. Protect them, Heavenly Father, from all perils of life, that indeed they will continue to stay under your shadow and serve you and Mother Ghana. The Lord bless and keep you. The Lord lift high his countenance upon you and be gracious unto you, give you peace now and forevermore. Amen.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the chairman of the University Council to dissolve this assembly.
Your Excellency, members of the Academic Board, congregation, staff and students of the university, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish on behalf of the University of Education, WINNEBA, to express my deep appreciation for your honoring of the invitation of the university to attend the congregation. I wish you a safe journey to your respective destinations. I now declare the congregation dissolved. Thank you.